Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. So, we have created this beautiful, easy breezy look for the upcoming weddings. You can carry it easily. So, we are starting off with a moisturizer. I already applied toner after washing my face, and I'm just putting a good coat of moisturizer under my eyes because I don't really like using eye creams. So I take a thick layer of moisturizer and first put it under my eyes and then go in with the other areas. Then we are using bubble serum from Claire's, and it has like a great texture to it. It has serum and oil and everything mixed in nicely. So this also I concentrate on my under eye first and then go in the other areas of my face. And you also can give yourself little massages in between while doing skincare. It really helps penetrate in well products. So always make sure you give a good massage to yourself while doing skincare. Moving on to base, you can use orange corrector if you have dark circles or green if you have little redness. I'm not using any of those because I really feel foundation and concealer both together just does the job for me. You can work in portions when you are using foundation. I'm using the NARS foundation here, and yeah, I do like to work in portions. And the very first thing that I do is I put my foundation under my eyes, and then I use little dark shade of concealer and then light shade of concealer. These are from Too Faced, and yeah, I'm just blending it all in. So you can also mix it on a palette or back of your hand, but yeah, I just put it on. I didn't want it to mix on my hands, so I went in with the darker shade and the lighter shade both together on my face and blended it in. So I really love using beauty blenders for that light coverage. And then I will be going in with this bronzer from Nika. I took it on back of my hand. I really find this method useful for blush and bronzers. You can just take the product and back of your hand, so you know and you have a great control of the product, how much amount you are putting in. So yeah, I'm also doing it on my jawline little bit, and you can also do it with the brush, definitely, but this is just my way of doing it. So yeah, we are putting it under the cheeks and of course on the jawline, and I also like to run that through my nose a little bit always. So I also put it little on my nose and on my forehead too. And then we are using blush. I really wanted a flushy look, so I used blush. This one is from Blue Heaven. This one is my favorite, and I use different part of beauty blender to blend in my products. So the down part that you can see I'm using, I usually use it for the blush, and the upper part where I really have to go in the narrow area, I use it for concealers and also sort of those things. Then we are using this Charlotte Tilbury powder to set my face. I don't really like powders, so most of the time I'm skipping it, but you need to definitely cover your eye under eye area. So yeah, then I am also taking the powder bronzer and powder blush here and just making sure to in-lock everything. So whatever you have used for liquid or cream, after powdering your face, you have to go in with the powder to lock it. So makes sure that your base is not going anywhere for at least 8 hours if you have done this process nicely. Then moving on to eyes, these are my favorite. I am starting off with the Huda palette, and it is sort of my go-to palette for everything. If you are a bridal and you are looking to create that bridal kit for yourself, definitely go with this palette, and even for personal use it's great. Then I'm just using a rustic sort of a shade for my eyes. I don't like my eye color base color to be dark, so I always try and to go in with earthy tones, which are little youthful. And then I'm using a black kajal to smoke it out, and I just created a very little wing over there. And yeah, I've kept my liner not very thin, it's somewhere in between. And then I went in with the kajal and took a little burgundy sort of a shade and make sure you powder your kajal once you are done with it. So you do the kajal and then you take any powder shade and then just go in with it so it sets well, or else your kajal will smudge with concealer and then it won't look good. So yeah, you don't want that. Then I have gone with the Dior palette, universal palette, and I'm just using the bronze shimmer on it. So it gives a great bronzing effect at night. So if you are going for a night party, you can definitely use it. And then here I'm showing you a little hack that I do with eyebrows. So you uncomb your eyebrows so you know where you have to fill in the space, and I'll just trace the pen all around my eyebrows where I can see the space in. And you don't need to be very particular with this process. And then yeah, I will again uncomb it, and then you can just see where the areas are not being done, and then you can just keep it in the place. So this is like a great hack that I do and I love it. And then I'm just curling my eyelashes. This is one of my favorite part. And then I have not put any sort of false lashes in this, but if you want you can definitely put in. I'm using a Fan Feast mascara here from Benefit. I love their mascaras, and you can go in with like two good coats of it and you will see a great difference then. And I'm using a highlighter from Dior, a little pinker shade, and then mixing it with the gold. I always also like to use my highlighter, mixing it all in. And yeah, that's it. This is the whole look. I did my lipstick off camera, used little gloss and this diamond bindi, and we are done. Do let me know what would you like to see next. Thank you.